It was a clear black night, a clear white moon. Web3 on the streets trying to consume some bills for the eve so I can get some skills. Rolling in my ride, stack of bills. Blockchain warriors at the break of dawn. Adrian and Danny, legends being born. System breakers, we rewriting the code. Stacking up skills while we lighten your load. Those who hold tokens know just what it means. NFT visions, turning into dreams. Freedom ain't free, but we building the key. Web3 revolution, yeah, that's the decree. Chain breakers, setting you free. Masters of memes, building your legacy. Chain breakers, stack and believe. Digital soldiers, plant that seed, watch it breathe. Projects we build like castles in the sky. Interviews dropping, watch those metrics fly. Giveaways spinning, fortunes to claim. Supporting the stackers, that's the name of the game. This ain't no trend, it's a movement with soul. Freedom's the mission, taking back control. Generations rising, value over gold. Breaking the chains that the system has sold. Just hit the east side of the blockchain scene, where ballers stake tokens and builders convene. If knowledge is power and freedom's the goal, then stackers the key to unlocking your soul. Kings and queens rising, soldiers deploy. Commanders and knights, the systems destroy. Mean militia armed with digital might. Financial freedom, our God-given right. The brand hackers mission, clear in our sight. Coaching the masses to win in this fight. When the dust settles and chains are all broke, we'll stand as the leaders who help the world woke. Chain breakers, no, setting you free. Masters of memes, building your legacy. Chain breakers, come on, stack and believe. Digital soldiers, the future we weave. And as I go deeper in the blockchain game, I think about all the holders who came to stack their skills and set their minds free. Chain breakers for life, that's our destiny.
Day 30, the final flame. 1,000,000 spins, we etched our name. From 0 stacks to 7 mil, we showed the world.
Blockchain, grow, NFTs, AI, stack your skills, change your life. Welcome to the future where chains create the way. Adrian and Danny, we're leading every day. Breaking the system, we flipping the script. Stacking our skills, now we never will quit. Web3 warriors, AI minds, NFT dreams, breaking through all the lies. Talking about freedom, building the base. Giving the power back, we setting the pace. Chain breakers, setting you free. Spin that wheel, build your legacy. Chain breakers, stack and believe. Changing the world, one dream, one seed. Projects we love, trends on the rise. Interviews fire, stars in their eyes. Giveaways rolling, spin for the win. Support and stack and let the change begin. And Web3 is the movement, not just a trend. Freedom's the mission, till the very end. Generations rising, it's bigger than gold. We're breaking the chains, we're claiming the soul. Chain breakers, setting you free. Spin that wheel, build your legacy. Chain breakers, stack and believe. Changing the world, one dream, one seed. Beyond this life, beyond this fight, we're light in the dark, we're claiming
What up? What up? What up?
Yo,
What's going down? Happy
how
Thursday.
much, man? Another day, another dollar. Watching
Another day,
Bitcoin drop.
Watching the Bitcoin drop.
Yeah.
Oh man. Hopefully that's an opportunity to buy in.
Yeah, you could have got a real nice long at 106,479.
Whew. I know. I saw that text come through. I was just too locked in, man.
Nah, you won't locked in. That's the problem.
Too locked in on my skill stackers. Anyway, what's going on? Good morning, Sleepy Squirrel, Smiley, Niecy, Bearded, Bongman, OG Gamer, Gangsta, Jilly, Gary, Man, and Bar. What's going on, fam? Good to have you here this morning. Make sure you share this out. I know the Bearded always does every morning. Share this out. Share this with your peeps. Share it in the back chats, wherever you can. But with that being said, welcome to the Chain Breakers, where we don't play by their rules and we sure as hell don't ask for permission. This is a show for the rebels, the builders, and the warriors of Web3, and we're tearing down the old systems, one skill, one project, and one blockchain at a time. And we're building a new economy powered by freedom, AI, NFTs, Stacker, Gary Coin, Draft Tower, WeGens, you name it. We're going to be talking about all the good stuff. And every day we bring you that real talk, the projects that are worth betting on, the people who are actually making moves, and the plays that can set you and your future free. Giveaways, yeah, we got them. Skills, we're stacking them. And chains, we're breaking them. This is a new frontier, and we're the Chain Breakers. Oh, hello. I got another special guest here today. Somebody just woke up and heard me talking loud.
Yep.
Say hello.
Hello.
Oh, just got that morning voice even too.
Hello.
I've already been in the gym, done the giveaways, sent everybody their prizes. Where you been, Bun? Bed. Good. Showing everybody your tongue. Oh my God.
There's something on there.
There's something on there. Okay. There you go. Well, good to have you guys here this morning. We got a lot to cover. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on in the market. Anything top of mind for you, Danny?
I'm just watching this Bitcoin whale talking trash to everybody. Come and liquidate me. Come and liquidate me.
Wow. Yeah, come liquidate me. That's hilarious. Is that a bet? Is that a challenge?
I mean, he's putting his liquidation price on there on a chart. Like, come get me.
That's crazy. That's some bold stuff right there. Didn't he already lose a ton of money doing that?
Well, so he made a ton of money, but he never took profit, so he lost a bunch of it. I mean, I think he pulled out like 25 million and then re-entered again. So he's making money. He don't care.
Yeah, you don't care. Jeez, man. Well, I was looking at the giveaways that we did this morning that we sent out from yesterday, from the ones that we didn't have time to get to because I jabbed and talked basically till the very end of the stream yesterday, and I only had 10 minutes to get a couple out. But I just want to give a shout out to a couple people. Bar, who hopefully I think he's still on here, he won 110, 20, so 135, 136,000 skill stacker tokens yesterday. He was our biggest winner. I spun for a couple people yesterday. AVXYD sent that off at 9UXG1 sent yours off. BZIV4. I didn't cross that out, but I owe you a meme militia, so I'll make sure I get that to you here in just a few minutes. And then I got everybody else's out. There were some other pretty big wins. Danny got 90,000. Bearded got 30,000. So there were some pretty good wins. There's 22.5 ZPA got 36,000. 5N SNC got 32,000. So there were some pretty good giveaways yesterday. We gave away. Maybe, you know what? Now that you
on the wheel.
Oh, I'm so glad to have you back. Let's see here. What I'm gonna do here is I put a 25.
So we were supposed to do awards yesterday in the gym at my son's school.
So
like a week ago, when that bad storm came through, it flooded the gym. So they're doing mold radiation and all that crap in there, and so they moved it to outside at a different time. So I got stuck at a award ceremony yesterday for 2.5 hours.
Dude, did you see the chat? Gary said the guy's like 9 million negative now.
Is he?
I
haven't looked at it. I haven't looked at it lately.
Dr. Wu in the house. What's going on, Dr. Wu? Good to have you here.
It'll come back up.
It'll come back up. Damn, that's crazy, man. What a huge. Can you imagine taking a $9 million loss?
I mean, It takes cojones to play with 40x leverage
Bro,
on
I get hella
Bitcoin with
mad
that much
when I
money.
lose like $100. Straight up. I'm like, $100? Oh no, I'm not gonna eat today. Oh, I'm just kidding. But seriously, I just can't stand losing any amount of money. So I don't really play that game very much. I chased some shitters for a while there for a couple weeks, just trying to learn. That was just my testing ground. But I put that in my mind as like this.
You'll lose more chasing shitters than you will playing perps.
Yeah, right.
You
That's
just have
probably
to be
true too.
smart.
That's true too. So let's jump into what's going on in our world, our ecosystem. I'm gonna jump over to Gear. My guy, here we go. If this thing will actually load. Come on, man. There we go. Geary coin. We're moving back up again. That's good. So let me hit share. And we'll go over here to Geary coin. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. All right. All right. Here we go. This is where my face is. Where are we at? All right, here we go. There we are. Okay, so let's look at this chart real quick because it's always moving in some crazy positive direction. So we're now back up to 34, almost 35 cents again. There was a little bit of a dip there. We came down to like 34 and a quarter. Now we're up to 34 and 8. Man, when he put that liquidity in there, that's no joke, dude. That thing really did make a huge difference in the stability and the volatility of the coin.
Absolutely.
But he was teaching a couple days ago about the open, the high, the low. I forgot what the C is. Close. And then there was another one with like V with volume or something. There's volume right there. So 85. So there was, holy crap, 7,600 in volume yesterday. So a lot more volume yesterday than there was the day before. I think it was like 4,000. Now we did 7,600 there. So that's really neat. $174,000 in liquidity with an $8.25 million market cap. We're coming up to 9, and I'm sure once we break through 9, we're going to hit 10 real fast. But this is looking pretty amazing to me as far as I'm concerned. How many traders? So 1,724 holders. There was one thing I saw when I was looking through here the other day. It showed how many trades. There's 1,724. What's weird about this, and maybe Gary can explain this, because I don't claim to be an expert in this, but if you go to Gary Coin on Phantom Wallet and you look up Gary Coin, it says that there's 20,000 holders. Yet when you come over here, it says 1,724. So I don't understand what the difference is between the two. Why one says 20,000 or it's like 19,000 something versus this one says 1,724.
I don't. 1,724 sounds about right.
Yeah, that sounds about right to me. I always thought he had 20,000 because I never really followed GMGN until just the last few months. But I always thought he had 20,000 holders. I was bragging about it to people. I'm like, dude, look at this. Look at Phantom Wallet. It says he's got 19,900 and something followers. I was like, damn.
If we have 20,000 holders, we'd be at like $2 or $3 right now.
Wow. That was my goal. She's at the gym, sweetheart. So that was my goal, is to get to that point as well. I want to get to 20,000 holders. So think about what Skill Stacker will be when we're at 20,000 holders. That's a lot. But so to think that we have 1,724 and we got an $8 million market cap, $8.5 million market cap, not going to shortchange us on that $500,000 because that's a big deal. That's pretty impressive right there. That shows the conviction of this community. So that's a beautiful thing. Let's go over
It shows 19,000 holders on Bird Eye also.
See? Bird Eye shows the same thing. So I don't know what the difference is. Maybe Gary can clue us in on that. He says we are over 19,000 holders. See?
Oh, okay.
That's holders they've tracked. Okay, GMGN hasn't been around long. Okay, so that's just the holders that they've tracked. So he does have 19,000 holders. So I wasn't stupid when I was telling people that. That makes more sense, having almost 20,000 holders and having almost 9.
Where the hell are these people at? We need to talk.
We gotta talk. We gotta show up. See, 19,428. See, I remember that number. And that has risen because it was like 100 or something.
It's 19,431 current on Bird Eye.
Oh, there you go. So that's an impressive number, man. That's a lot of people that are holding Gary Coin. But yet we do our rooms and our spaces and only 50 people show up. Like,
yeah, I'm gonna need at least half a 16th of that to show up.
They need to lock in, man. They got to get plugged in. They track traders. They just launched last year. So that makes more sense. I was tripping on the GMGN thing. I'm like, why does it only show that? So we got Stacker up here on the screen now. We're doing pretty good. Other than that huge sell, we're kind of going sideways right now. I want to see this thing continue to climb. we're on the road to 100K. Once we break past that 104K mark, that's really the big kind of resistance point. Look at whoever this is just sold while we were on the stream. That's pretty funny. But we're been kind of pushing up, and then we had a little bit of dip, pushing up, a little bit of dip. We are currently at 604 holders that GMGN has tracked. I'm sure it's probably pretty similar on the other apps as well.
603.
Yeah, 603, 604 with 33,000, almost $34,000 in liquidity, which isn't too bad. 68.7 market cap. And then the last 24 hours, this is really low. We only had $414. I felt like yesterday was really slow. Something felt off. And I don't know if you guys are just waiting for the big news, the big announcement. I've been staying on my team about this. In fact, I'll just give you a little bit of an update here. My guy Mike says, I deployed the DApp into the DevNet already, and I'm ready to deploy it on live whenever everything is done and ready to go. Bob has not updated us on the audit as far as like he fixed everything on the audit. And as soon as that's done, we'll just update it. They'll look it over, and then we'll be ready to deploy this. So probably tomorrow. So we're looking at, it's already on the DevNet. We're just getting ready to push it live. So we'll make that update. So there's a little bit of an update for you on that. So I'm excited about that. Let's go over and check out some NFTs because we got our WeGen fam on here, and I'm going to go ahead and share this tab instead. So in the last 24 hours, things have slowed down a little bit. I just noticed overall we're down to 2 sales in the last 24 hours. And something else just came to my mind. We've had as many as, I think, what was our highest, like 8 or 10 sales in 24 hours, which was a huge 12. We had, I think we had 12 at one point. So we had some crazy things. But what I'm noticing is every single day, this owner count is continuing to grow. So we have more people coming into the system, more buyers. I was in a space yesterday for a few hours with our friends at Unify. They have really given us some love, and I forgot his name. He's a Fox. He's the Soul Flare guy.
The floor price is back up to 0.7.
0.7. Yeah, we had somebody that unlisted the 0.6 and then relisted at 0.7. So that was a little bit of a help. We are just a few away from back to a 1 soul floor, which is awesome. So get these 3 moved. And then from there, there's only a couple of ones. There's only 2 at 1 soul. And then we're back into the 2 soul mark, which is freaking where we should be at least, like bare minimum. And this is stupid. I didn't know that this was a commander that was listed for 2.8. I thought it was a soldier that was listed. Yeah. See, this is like bare minimum, to be able to get a soldier. This is what this should be at least. So I think we have a big opportunity here. Whoever can grab these and snag these up, maybe sweep the floor and get yourself a killer deal. I am picking up a couple more deals today. A couple people messaged me. They're getting out of the NFT space. And so I was able to snag some really good opportunities that I'm going to be able to use to give away to you guys. So that was really helpful. Lazy Man, which I'm doing a giveaway today. Lazy Man hooked me up with a few of his NFTs that he minted for free. So I'm going to be throwing those out there as well. So we got some really exciting stuff coming there. But top offer, I think this is pretty cool. We have our top offer at 0.39. And then we are at 66. Ugh, that's a yucky number. 66.6 in all volume, $66,000 market cap. That's a lot of sixes, and 36 out of the 555 there. But let's go over to Giraffe Tower. And I already know what Gary's going to say. But I tried to move some things around yesterday. I'm just not there yet. I will get there. It will happen in the next few days. I'm going to make it happen. I had to go buy a couple meme militias from a couple people. So that kind of tapped me, and I'm not taking a loan. That shit is crazy. If you think about 0.7 Solana in a matter of 7 days, and then you multiply that across 30 days, and you multiply, like, that's some crazy ass mafia level interest rates right there. And then they take your giraffes. Dude, I would not put myself in a position ever to lose a giraffe. I don't care if you offered that.
No, it's only like 0.18 if you loan out 1 giraffe. If you get a loan on 1 giraffe, it's 0.18. If you did 3, it would be 0.7.
28 or whatever, 28 soul.
Yeah, if you did 3 giraffe, it would be 0.7 back.
Okay, that makes more sense. I was like, what in the world?
But you got to pay it back in 7 days, or your 3 giraffe are gone.
Yeah, exactly. Well, these giraffes here are pretty. These pink backgrounds I really like the pink background. I think it's neat. And then you got this one, the same one that I have for that energy drink, the yerba mate energy drink that I mocked up. But there's some really great giraffes in here. The polka dots, I don't have any of those yet. I'd love to get me some of those, but I'm focused on getting this guy right now. That is my my goal. I'm trying to get this one. I want a gold giraffe. I think there's like 8 or 9 furs that I don't have yet, and gold is one of them. So if anybody wants,
Somebody must have delisted.
did they?
Yeah, because I had this pulled up earlier, and there was a punk giraffe on the floor, and it's not there anymore.
Oh,
Ooh.
let's see here. Go to activity.
Clear.
If I could see here.
I just saw a clear
Listings and delistings. Okay, I pulled that up there. So yeah, somebody delisted the. Oh no, that's listing. Let's see here. Delisted. So there's one here. Oh, nice. There's that pink one got delisted and then relisted. It looks like. And then there was the one with the mask, the Gary mask and the cop hat. That one got delisted. And then the topper that was listed. Yeah, so that looks pretty much it. Someone did a buy. So someone listed this for 12 and then ended up getting sold for 12. That was weird. So yeah, there's some good activity happening 2 and 24 hours. One thing I was talking never mind, we'll skip to that later. But anyway, let's go over to the Weegens. Let's see here. Hey, what are you doing, goofball? Okay. I'm pretty impressed by this. So this keeps climbing, man. These guys are making a lot of noise. They're doing a really good job. They're adding a lot of value. They're showing up for people. And they're up to a 0.3 soul floor now with a huge supply. I mean, they got 6,944 of these things. And they got 10.6 in volume in just the last 24 hours, 24 sales, 662. These guys are going to be at 1,000 in no time with a $337,000 market cap and 543 owners. So it's really awesome to watch these things continue to move. The WeGen fam is doing an amazing job in their spaces. I've been in their spaces with them and been invited into there a few times. Look at this guy. This is like a custom one from the Street Fighter.
I know it.
There's one up.
But,
There's one that's animated that's up on the Friends Lab raffle.
Oh, really?
It looks like
Yeah.
the scary
For like
cat.
0.008.
Wow. I like this guy because he's got my hairstyle. Where did that guy go that I just had? He was right there a minute ago. Hold on. Not that one. Where was it? I just had this guy. I like this guy because he's got my freaking hair thing going on. Look at that.
Daddy,
What?
it looks like Pennywise.
No, it doesn't look like
Yeah, it
Pennywise. This is a really cool background too. I might have to grab this guy. This is a freaking great deal, man. I can see why they're moving so many of these because these prices are so undervalued, dude. Like their floor is just crazy cheap compared to what the utility they're actually paying people for each Weegen that you have. And this is technically a silver, right? No, it's albino.
No, it's
Man,
albino.
If that was a silver right now, that would be freaking hella valuable. Let's see here. So silvers and golds are the ones like these guys. This is a silver. You want to get one of these. And then the golds as well. I didn't see any golds lower here. The golds are going to be a little bit more expensive. Yeah, I didn't see any golds.
Well, I'm only seeing gold with gold hats.
Yeah, there's the gold worker hat. But yeah, no golds. The cheapest gold that you can get, it looks like. Where's the gold here? Where is it at? There's a gold. So half a soul. So that's a freaking great price. So yeah, some good stuff with the WeGen fam. Want to make sure to give them some shout outs, give them a little highlight here.
Daddy, I just saw one of the gold man.
Did you? And then look, if we go to the top, I mean, we look at the top projects here on Magic Eden. Let me just go here and we just scroll down. You're going to see Giraffe Tower, bam, number 24 today with a 12.28 Solana floor. That's before all the royalties and fees and all that stuff. You goofball. We're still featured here at the top, which is awesome. But that's on the 1-day chart. If you go to the 30-day chart, which I noticed the Weegens have done, we're number 14, which is awesome. And then you got the Weegens now. Look at this. They're like they've been making some moves, dude. Where are they at here? Where's the Weegens? There they are. They're number 55 now on a 30-day chart. So they're really making a lot of progress, a lot of moves. I think all of our giraffes that have come in there and Meme Militia and Skill Stackers and all the networking they've been doing is really starting to pay off for them. So, hey, you're interrupting my stream. I know. Everybody can see it. Don't worry. Okay. So with that being said, what about the news, Danny? What's going on with the news?
Not much, man.
Nothing much. He said 55. Look at that. Weegen's on top. I love it. 22 cents per Weegen today. Airdrop will be done. Hold 5 or more. Oh man, I'm gonna need to go buy 3 more then. So that's freaking amazing. Look at her. She is just on one today.
And now.
Yeah. Okay.
There's something on your hand.
There's something on your hand, Bun. What did you do to your hand?
I made it an alien.
Oh, you made it an
You
alien.
made an alien.
There we go. There we go. I love it. Not all holders want to be engaged. Not all holders want to be on X. That's true. All right. I love you. Have fun. Go brush your teeth, okay?
Can I watch your show?
Yes. Go brush your teeth. Okay. So let's get into some news because I got some news stories for you.
What you got?
One of my favorite brands that's in crypto, and love them or hate them. There's not really a middle of the road here. I hear a lot of people hating on them. But I think every decentralized Web3 type brand has its own place in the market, and Ripple is one of them. Ripple's Hidden Road just unlocked US crypto swaps for institutions. So Ripple isn't just holding XRP anymore. They're building the rails. Their newly acquired prime brokerage arm, Hidden Road, just launched cash settled OTC crypto swaps for US institutions, a major first for Ripple's post acquisition. So what are OTC swaps? Off exchange private crypto trades, customizable, often used by institutions for large volumes. Turn that down. Large volumes of trades designed to avoid slippage and market impact. So why this actually matters. The US institutions have had limited access to these tools until now, and Hidden Road is now one of the first FCA regulated firms offering this in the US, backed by Ripple's acquisition and global ambitions. Institutional invasion incoming. Michael Higgins, Hidden Road CEO, says the US digital asset market has long been underserved, and this is a turning point. OTC volumes grew 106% in 2023. The source of that is Finery Markets. Demand is growing, and Ripple just built the bridge. Bigger picture here, Ripple acquired Hidden Road for $1.25 billion with a B in April. Hidden Road holds FINRA broker dealer license in the US and an MICA license in Europe. And this gives Ripple a multi-continent institutional trading infrastructure. So that's the first news story. Another big win for my Ripple peeps.
Well, I just read one there that they're trading on a downward trend and they're looking for it to drop 45% to $1.20.
Ooh, that would be so good. I'm buying up more. I'm gonna buy up another big dude. I don't need more, but I definitely want more. That's for sure. I want more of that. Next story is Donut Labs. I had never heard of this company. I started doing some research into them. They raised $7 million to build the first agentic crypto browser. Forget Chrome. The future of Web3 runs on AI, and Donuts baking it from scratch. NYC-based Donut Labs just secured $7 million in pre-seed funding to launch the world's first agentic browser, a fully AI-powered crypto-native browser designed to understand and execute blockchain transactions autonomously. Whoa. I wonder if that'll be a Solana thing. This is interesting. So this is really, really huge. AI agents plus blockchain equals real automation. These agents understand page intent. They can autonomously swap tokens, farm yield, or optimize your DeFi portfolio. Built-in wallet plus DEX access and on-chain execution. Everything you need to operate in Web3 under one sleek AI-powered interface. So who is it that's actually backing this? Led by Sequoia, which is a big one, Bitcraft, and Hack VC. Backed by Solana leaders, plus Matrix Partners, Makers Fund, and Sky9 Ventures. This isn't some fringe experiment. It's backed by Web3 heavyweights. So the agentic browser, here's a little more detail on that. Think a crypto-native chat GPT that can manage your assets for you. Key features: translates complex call data into plain English, assigns safety grades to transactions, and uses isolated signing environments for added security. It executes swaps, bets, and yield strategies automatically. So what's next? Well, launching soon for DeFi users, crypto traders, and builders. They will expand into payments, gaming, content creation, and social. Their long-term vision is to be your AI-powered crypto CFO. Wow.
So they're just starting to build a stacker agent when ours is getting ready to come out.
That's exactly right. That's exactly
So
right.
what we should do is offer them to buy stacker agent for like $700 billion.
Take one or take 10%, take seven out
We
of the million there, take 700 grand and buy a stacker agent and just expedite the process. That's what needs to happen. And then every single one of those transactions, it's buying Gary coin, and the market volume is going to go crazy, and that's what we need. We just need to contact these guys. I mean, they just gave us the roadmap for every single company that's backing them, right? Matrix Partners, Makers Fund, Sky9 Ventures, Sequoia, Bitcraft, Hack VC. These are all companies that we should be
and
reaching
that's
out
all they
to.
could raise is $7 million.
I mean, we got an
Not,
$8 million market cap right now, so
that's not that much.
no, it's not. I mean, I'm in the same process right now. We're doing our first raise. We're raising 10 million. So anybody here that's watching this that wants to contribute to that and to what we're doing on Brand Butler AI, the first AI powered brand operating system, that would be very, very cool. Am I still sharing a screen? I'm not. Okay, good, good.
No.
So the next story here is the last story for today is the Circle IPO. Today is the day. Timeline, valuation, and share price breakdown. Just want to be full disclosure here. I will not be buying Circle's IPO. Probably not for a month, maybe 2 months. Who knows? Maybe 90 days. Because I've done this multiple. I did it with Coinbase stock. I've done it with so many stocks now over the years. And every time you buy, it shoots up and everybody FOMOs into it. They buy the top and then it freaking crashes because all these people get their liquidity. And then you have to wait and wait and wait forever to get your money back. So I'm just going to wait till it
Yeah.
crashes is my angle on this. But
Or you get in first and you sell at the top and then wait for it to crash and then you can buy more.
see, but you don't get in the first. That's the problem. This is the moment it releases within minutes, it's already freaking at the top. It's like these people, I mean, and there's people that bought it beforehand that already have these shares that are going to dump it. Like as soon as that thing peaks, like all the way up, they're going to sell all the way up to the top. So I've watched that happen with Coinbase and people that got the shares for $15 and it got introduced at like $35 and they just dumped it all when it hit 20, 25, 30, 35 and then it took, bro, I think Coinbase for me took like over a year to finally come back to the place where I was breaking even. And I as soon as it broke even, I just exited. I didn't make a dime. I may have made a little bit of money, but I didn't make really anything. I had to wait over a year for that. That was ridiculous. But the stablecoin giant officially filed its IPO for the New York Stock Exchange under CRCL, aiming for a $6.7 billion valuation. The total shares were offered 24 million of Class A, 9.6 million issued by Circle, 14.4 million sold by existing shareholders, plus 3.6 million optional shares for underwriters. The expected price range is going to be $24 to $26. Total raise, if fully subscribed, is $624 million. Backers and book runners, JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, Citigroup, Barclays, Deutsche Bank, Society Generale, or whatever that is, co-managers, BNY, Canaccord, Needham, Oppenheimer, Santander, and some others. Filed on May 27th. Let's see here. Executed live date, mid-November to early December of 2025. I thought it was the 29th.
So BlackRock said they're going to buy 10% of them anyway.
See, so it's not going live until mid-November or early December of 2025. It could extend to 2026 depending on the SEC review. Okay, so that's interesting. One of the other articles we read earlier in the week said May 29th. So I must have misread that or whatever, but
that might be when they filed.
Got it. No, they filed on the 27th, but for some reason something said about the 29th on the earlier story. I could probably go in there and search it, but this is their second attempt at an IPO. The first was scrapped in 2022. The SPAC route failed. So chose IPO over $5 billion Ripple acquisition that was offered to them. Transparent play. Circle wants public status to boost trust in the regulated stablecoin arena. Tether versus Circle. Tether is a $152.7 billion market cap with no IPO plans. And Circle is a $61 billion market cap and their IPO is underway. I don't understand the hype around Tether, man. It just seems like such a scam. Like they do not have $152 million backing that. Like it's fake. I know that it's fake. Every piece of research, every video I've watched on it, like this is something I actually dove deep into because I think that it's the next FTX in the stablecoin world. I think they're gonna go belly up. I think they're just, from what I've researched, they're just buying Bitcoin. they're taking people's money and they're buying Bitcoin, and they're saying that they have all this backing based off of their Bitcoin. And so I don't know. We'll see what happens with Tether, but I think that it's all gonna come crumbling down for them, and then Circle will be the top one, and then you'll have.
Why you hating, man?
I just don't like them.
It's your bag of Luna.
It's just a gut feeling, man. It's a gut feeling backed by a bunch of freaking research that I did, but we're committed to accountability and regulatory clarity. So that's the news for today.
What's like crypto.com when they said all the backing they had? They actually showed one of their wallets and it was like SHIB. They had some Bitcoin.
So lame. We're all going to the top, Bar says. I love it. I love it. Well, we got some giveaways to do today. We got plenty of time. We got about 23 minutes here to do that and get through these giveaways. I will pull open the wheel. I got some surprises for you guys today.
Wheel?
Let me pull this up. We're going to spin the wheel. Let's see here. All right. So let's go into here, and I'm going to hit share. There we go. And here's the wheel. All right, let me make sure I adjust this so you can see us. There we go. Nice. All right, there we go. We got the wheel open, guys. Like I said, Bar was the biggest winner yesterday on the wheel. That dude won 136,000 skill stacker tokens, which is nice. Very, very nice. And we are on the road to hitting this 100K market cap. Hopefully, it doesn't look like it's going to happen this week, but hopefully next week we will crush through the 80s into the 90s. And
well, I mean, you could go get a loan on 3 of your giraffe and put us in the 100K market cap real quick.
Yeah, I could. And then everybody would dump on me. Yeah, it's got hard no. We need more holders. That's the goal. That's the job. Is we got to spread the word, get more people in here, and keep doing what we've been doing, because what we're doing is working. That's the big thing that we all got to take away from this is the spaces that I'm jumping in, the streams that you and I are doing, the content that we're putting out, the video I'm about to release. When people will actually start making like legit real money with Skill Stacker and they start telling people how much money they're making, that's going to be huge. When our website drops, hopefully tomorrow, along with the new DApp, where everybody's going to be able to lock up their coins and just all the different things that we're releasing, that's going to make a big difference. So we just got to keep doing what we're doing. We're in here for the long haul. So if it happens this month, awesome. If it happens next month, awesome. But it's going to happen. It's just a matter of time. So, all right. Who do we got first, Danny?
GZKKX.
GZKKX. All right.
Soldier.
1, 2 spins. 1 and 2. All right. Let's go ahead and spin it. You guys can see on the wheel here, I have a bunch of 25Ks I added. And there's Gary right there. Did you see that? There's a Gary coin right here. 1K is your first spin. Man, what the heck is that? Hold on a second. My pen stopped working. Where's my other pen? Here we go. I got another pen. Okay, 1K. All right. Next spin. Here we go. We got a Meme Militia canvas still on here, which I got to send that off to the other one that was won this week. GZKKX. Here we go. 25 Gary. Let's go. GZKKX. All right. I'll leave this on here for probably one more spin. There we go. We'll give away 50 Gary today. Let's go. Okay, I'm going to remove that. Actually, I'm going to keep that. There we go. Okay, who's next?
CG5E1.
All right, Don. Let's see. If he wins this Gary coin, he's got 3 or 4 spins.
He's got a commander.
So he gets 3 or 4 spins.
4 spins.
All right, here we go. Man, I can't wait till our wheel is built where everybody can just claim their spins and we don't have to do this manually.
The wheel.
The wheel. 10K. Let's go, bro. There's still 25K on here. There's 50K on here. I think there's 100K on here. Did I take the 100K off? I might have taken the 100K off. Oh, crap. We got 25K right there, brother. There we go. Come on. Let's go. There we go. Third spin. He's up to 35K already. Now he's up to 45K. I almost put 45K down there. All right. And last spin for the Don.
No, he's got like 4 more wallets we got to spend for.
Yeah, that's true, huh? His dog's wallet, his
dog's wallet, the cat's wallet,
daughter's wallet. All right. We got 5 and SNC.
Yep. You got a Nike.
Yep. So 1, 2, and 3. Let's go. I wonder how many people watching this have multiple wallets they're playing with. Let's see here. Oh no, Don! What the heck, man?
What the heck, man?
What the heck, man? 100K. There it is.
Damn it, Don.
All right, here we go. And we want to start prioritizing these just in the future. I mentioned this yesterday. You weren't here, but by the biggest spins. So
We don't have many today.
I mean, by the biggest buys. Sorry.
Okay.
So that's a VIP. Yeah, there was not a lot of volume yesterday, so people missed out on getting more spins here. Here we go. 10K.
I almost missed out. I had to buy this morning. I was like, oh shit, I hadn't bought.
Yeah, that's funny. All right, 10K. There we go. Who's next?
CQZRD. Commander.
Okay, so 2, 3, and 4.
We got Don, and Don.
Don. All right, here we go. 10K. Yep, 10K. First one. That's nice. I watched Heavyweights last night with Ben Stiller, man. Oh my god, I forgot how funny that movie is. 25K. Where the kid
I had to
goes-
go take pictures last night.
There we go. Oh, did you? VIP.
My daughter's dance recital. Her first dance recital is next Saturday. So they did
nice.
pictures yesterday. Then Monday she has dress rehearsal. Tuesday, Wednesday. They skip Thursday and Friday, and then the thing is Saturday.
Damn. Jilly ran a space last night. Hopefully, I'll be able to actually spend some time in there tonight. I've been trying to really be intentional about my family time, but Jilly ran a space last night. Dude, that space went forever. She ran a freaking space.
So I was gonna join up. I was still up at like 10:15, and then I just laid my head on the pillow, and that was it. I was done.
Wow. Yeah. I've been getting up every day. Like this morning, I woke up at 4 and I just couldn't go back to sleep. I tried and it was like 4:13. And I'm like, okay, 4:40. I'm like, okay, 4:52. I'm like, okay. After like the third time, I was like, forget this, man. I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm getting up. So I was up super early. I went to bed at like 10:45. So I haven't been sleeping very good. What's the next one?
BRMUP.
MUP. I know this one. Okay, they have a soldier.
They have a commander.
Commander, nice. Okay, here we go. 3 and 4. Let's go. Nice, a VIP ticket. Let's go. You got to message me to claim that. All right, here we go. Next spin. I'm gonna check the chat real quick. No dog wallet today. That's hilarious. We can go. Nice, 1K. All right. Let's get a big one in here. Let's get a big one. Come on. I want to give away more Gary. Come on. Let's do it. 10K. Nice. There we go. All right, let's get a bigger one. 25K. Here we go. Come on. $10K. Nice. There we go. So that's 21K for you plus a VIP ticket. Congratulations. Who's next?
4U9JG.
Oh, nice. 9.
Got a soldier.
JG. Got a soldier. All right. Let me look at something here real quick. 4U9J. Yeah. Okay. First spin.
What, you don't believe me?
No. I was trying to see what they won yesterday. I think I gave them their stuff twice today on accident, but we'll see. 10K. And who the second one is. Because I had it on the paper on the notepad from yesterday during the stream, and then you sent it to me again, and I just went down the list.
Yeah. Well, I told you I didn't know who you sent out yesterday, so
yeah.
You would have to go through that.
Who we got next?
7Z DNX. They have a soldier.
DNX. Okay, I got a soldier. 2 spins. Let's go. $10K. Let's go. After this one, I'm going to show you guys something real quick I'm working on. Check this out. I'm going to give you guys a little preview of something here. And, oh, nice. 50K. Let's go. 7Z DNX. 50K. Okay, I'm going to show you guys something real fast. I want to show you. All right, here we go. Let me share a different screen. Okay, so replace screen sharing, window. Here we go, Premiere. Check this out. So I'm working on this. This so far has been 100% AI generated. Can you guys, hopefully you guys can hear it. We'll see. Can you hear that?
No.
Damn it. So that's what happens when you're screen sharing. And you're not sharing a tab and you share a window instead, is you can't hear the audio. Let me see if I turn it up. Let's see it. Let me try it now.
Yeah.
You can hear it? Okay, cool. Watch this. This is just, I'm going to play like the first 10 seconds. Watch this.
The system wasn't built for us. So we built our own. Operation Creator Uprising has begun.
Okay, I'm going to leave it right there for now, dude. Wait till you guys see the rest of this video. I've been working my butt off on this to push this out for the mastermind group. I'm going to be basically launching officially live tomorrow. Everything's pretty much going live tomorrow, all at the same time when we have the new website. So I just wanted to show you guys that real quick because I'm super freaking stoked.
So we can crash the servers.
Crash the servers is going to be so big. Operation Creator Uprising. Let's freaking go. Oh man, it's so good. The AI, I'm using Runway, I'm using VO, I'm using Gemini, I'm using ChatGPT, I'm using 11 Labs, I'm using what is the other one? There's another tool I'm forgetting. Yeah, I'm using like 6 different AI tools to generate this video. Oh, and Suno. So that background music, I generated that with Suno right here. I'll show you guys. Check this out. This is the epic battle. So then we got do instrumentals. So I just said I need a cinematic background music that is epic with no lyrics or words, just instrumentals. It should sound like battle scene music. Pretty freaking sick, dude. And look at, there's a WeGen song that I'm working on. I want to show you guys that later, but let's get back over to the giveaways because I don't want to get too distracted here. I just wanted to show you guys some fun stuff. I forgot.
Ooh, shiny light.
Shiny. Look, squirrel. Squirrel. Yep. All right. Who's next?
5PMSQ.
MSQ. All right. What do they got?
One spin.
Nice. One spin. Here we go. People love these giveaways. 10K. I get messages. That's probably the most common thing I hear from people is I love the giveaways. All right, here we go. Next spin. Oh, wait, that was only one spin. Who's next?
D6 TPA.
TPA.
They have one spin.
All right, this is their spin. 10K. Nice. I got rid of a lot of the 1Ks, so there's been a lot more. There's going to be a lot more 10Ks today. Who's next?
25ZPA.
ZPA. All right.
And they have a knight.
Nice. 1, 2, and 3. Good stuff. Here we go. First one. Checking the comments real quick. Oh, my buddy Jeff's, yeah, squirrel. It's funny. That's awesome. Hack the planet vibes. That's right. My turn. Not yet says my turn. What's that? A seed. Good to see everybody here from Facebook. I love it. 10K is their first spin. All right, you get 10,000 stacker. Here's your next spin. We need a lot of whales in skill stacker. All right, here's another 10K.
Whales for the wheel.
You're gonna need whales for the wheel. All right. There we go. People are probably so tired of us hearing us say wheel. I put
Okay.
1K. There we go. All right. Who's next?
FRKTZ.
Oh, FRKTZ. I know who that is. Let's see what Bar's about to get right now. Oh man, here we go. And he's got a commander.
Yep.
All right, he gets 4 spins. Let's go. 10K. Nice start. Okay, second spin. There's still 50K. There's still 25K. There's a lot on the wheel here. Oh, there's the 25K. Second one is 1K. Okay. Third one. Here we go. Another 1K. Not as big of a day today. Maybe we'll finish it strong here. The 50K. Come on. Let's do it. And a VIP ticket to the summit. He's already got a VIP ticket to the summit, but maybe he knows somebody that needs to level up their life. It's gonna load. I have another speaker I'm going to announce today that we just added that is going to be teaching wealth strategy. Very, very important. It's one thing to make money, but it's another to be able to build it and to keep it. So she's coming in. It's a she. She's coming in to bring some serious fire. I'm going to be making an update to the website today and putting out a big announcement on that. So who's next?
1-2 AXE.
There we go. I know that one. They get 5.
And then we got 3 more.
We got 8YDEY, right? And 3 WWWF. They should be on the wheel. There's 8YDEY, 3 WWF, and because he already mentioned it, his spin was next or whatever. Let's see here.
The WWF is on there, yes.
Okay, so WWF.
They just bought.
Okay, though they buy during the stream.
Yeah.
So they get tomorrow. They get
at 11:30.
What about yesterday? What about in the last 24 hours? Did they buy before that? Click on their thing and see what was their last buy before that. Because they buy religiously.
Yeah, I know they do.
And then 3E. So the big ones I want to make sure.
Activities. Token swap. It was 1 day ago. And he bought 22 minutes ago.
Okay. Yeah, so we'll put them on wheel tomorrow. 3ERNY and 8YDEY. What about those two? I'm gonna start spinning for you.
All right, go ahead.
And 9SI14, he didn't get on?
Yeah. He's on there next.
Oh, Danny just got another canvas. All right. You and your canvases. 10K. Oh, good. There we go. Another 10K. That's not going to go to 1K. Yeah, 10K. And here we go. There we go. Here's spin 4. We got one more after this. I love this wheel. There we go. 10K. Nice. You're up to 30K plus a canvas. That's a score for you today. Okay. And come on, 25K, 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 25K. Oh, so close. 1K. All right. And then 9SI14 is next.
Yep.
Okay. 5 spins for that. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's see. Here we go. What's it going to be, Dizzy Wizard?
I did miss those two.
Got
I don't know how I missed them.
25. It happens. It's happened to me too. 25 Gary for you.
Yeah, I've been looking at a lot of numbers today. I went through yesterday and today all at one time.
Bro, I've stared at the screen for so many hours doing this. I'm not joking. Like, you guys have no idea how much work this shit is. Like how much work we put into helping you guys. Like
all these little blue numbers start running together.
Bro, the numbers literally just start blurring, and I'm like I'm probably gonna have to get corrective lenses just because of these damn giveaways, bro. All right, second one was 10K. Like, no joke, my eyes are just like from so many hours staring at the screen, tracking, scrolling through all of these. I'm like, oh God, help me.
Yeah, then you have to copy it, paste it, move it here, check it there.
Open up my wallet. Dude, it's freaking ridiculous, man. I need all this time back. So keep buying Stacker because we're going to keep giving it. And we're eventually going to have a wheel where you won't need to do
But it's going to be automated. So
fully automated. That's right. All right. And last spin. And 10K. There it is. All right. Who do we got next? 8YDEY or 3ERNY?
No, you got AXVDY. That was Soldier.
VDY. Okay. 2 spins for you. There we go. First spin. $1K. All right. Next one. $25K. Nice. There we go. There's 26K for you. All right. Who's next?
G2 WSB. They have a soldier.
1 and 2. G2 WSB. Is it G? You said is the first letter?
Yes, G.
G2 WSB. Gotcha. Okay, here we go. First one.
And then we got the 8Y and the 3ER. And
Cool.
that'll be it for today.
VIP, let's go. Message me to grab your ticket. I got the code for you. Here we go. 10K, 10K. Let's go. Nice. And then 8Y, DEY.
Yep. They have a knight.
So they get 3 spins.
And you got the 3ERNY. They got a soldier.
3ERNY.
I mean, I've only done all this today.
Good. Yeah.
This was this morning, plus this.
So they have a knight too. For some reason, their soldier isn't showing up. 3ERNY. So they're both going to get 3 spins.
So it doesn't show up at all for me.
Yeah.
When you pull it up, it does. I don't understand why.
It's so weird. 10K is the first spin for 8Y DEY. Second spin is going to be 10K. Nice. There's 20K for you. And your last spin here, 8Y DEY.
Yeah, 3ERNY says no collections found.
Damn. 25 Gary. That's going to be the last Gary on the wheel. We're moving that. That's 75 Gary there. That's a pretty good amount of money. Let's see here. And then 3ERNY. Here we go. $1K. Almost got a canvas. There we go. Second spin. I'll check the comments real quick again.
What happened to BDXW2? Where he at today?
I know. Meat Man. Where you at, bro? Where you at, man? All right, 1K.
I didn't miss him, did I?
Probably got to check.
I'm looking now.
Spin number 3 for this one.
Daddy,
Yeah, baby.
when is mommy coming back?
When she gets done at the gym. You know how she is. And then 10K. So 12K for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
No, he's not on there today.
Okay. So only 17 people. So is that it? 3RNY was the last one?
Yeah, that's it.
All right. It was a slow day. Let's do better today, fam. We got to show up, make it move. We got to make the charts move. We got to get back up to over. We were at 78K last week, and we had a 2.8 soul floor. So
we're at 68.8 now.
Yep. So you got an opportunity here to buy. We're going to be at 100K. So just know that there's a major upside for you here below 100K. Major upside. So you should be grabbing as much as you can right now, because you're going to need a lot of stacker to be able to work and take action on the things that are going to be in my system. So like Bearded said, I think it was Bearded who said that, you're going to need at least 10 million stacker to really have the leverage that you need within our ecosystem.
20.
You think 20? I think 10 is a minimum, but I think 20 you're going to be in a really good position. You know, I know you have more than that. I know my buddy Anthony has way more than that. I know a lot of people that have more than that in stacker. So you guys need to build your bags up. We're not done yet. We're just getting started. And man, it's going to be a nice gain for you when we hit 100K.
Be even nicer at 200K.
Yeah, my eyes are set on the million, but I'm just trying to focus on one step at a time. You know, first step is this 100K, 104K, 105K, whatever that is. And then the next step is 250, then 500, then a million. So we'll get there.
And then we all buy an island.
Then we all buy an, dude, if we get to $1 million market cap, bro, dude, everybody here I'm going to be their favorite freaking person along with Gary.
So as Gary was posting pictures of houses that he was looking at, then I started researching while I was sitting at work on Saturday. Found all these places to buy private islands and these big, huge houses. It's only like 30 million for an island that's already got infrastructure.
I think, what does that put our price to if we get to $1 million market cap? What is the price of our coin? We drop a bunch of zeros.
Yeah, we drop a bunch of zeros. I'd have to do some math.
Gary's the one that does the math really well and really quick on that kind of stuff, as he's done it so many times. But yeah, I mean, I think that puts us close to probably either no zeros or maybe 1-0 at the most. So that's gonna be
Yeah.
freaking wild. Can you imagine that? That'd be freaking insane. So it's gonna be amazing. It's not if, it's when. So all right, guys, it's 9:01. Thank you guys so much for jumping in with us today. I got a bunch of work to do. I got to finish that video. I got to get our leaderboard built for the meme militia. If you haven't grabbed yourself a meme militia, what the heck are you doing with your life? Go grab a meme militia. You need one. Trust me, you get more spins on the wheel. You get all kinds of perks. You get to make money from memes. You get access to those tools before everybody else. There's so much that we're giving you. The private mastermind group that's going to be kicking things off tomorrow. So go grab yourself a meme militia today. I'll shoot you some skill stacker as a thank you. And we're going to do a special wheel tomorrow for all of our skill stackers. So tomorrow's a special day. Since we're not going to be here on the weekend, we're going to give away something big tomorrow. Very, very big. So you do not want to miss tomorrow. I promise you. Do not miss it. So with that being said, love you guys. Have an amazing day. Keep looking up.
Bye, Danny.
Bye, Danny.
They told me learn the rules, but I broke the mold. Flipping the script while the story's cold. Education system's got a crack in the frame. We stacking skills they can't even name. STKR breaking the chains. Wade Bree riding in our veins. Freedom's a hustle, we built from the ground. Stacking the skills, now the future's unbound. No textbook here, just codes we weave. Entrepreneur dreams that make you believe. Waves of the west with a whistle in the air. Calling out rebels who don't play fair. STKR breaking the chains. Wade Bree riding in our veins. Freedom's a hustle, we built from the ground. Stacking the skills, now the future's unbound. No textbook here, just codes we weave. Entrepreneur dreams that make you believe. Waves of the west with a whistle in the air. Calling out rebels who don't play fair. STKR breaking the chains. Wade Bree riding in our veins. Freedom's a hustle, we built from the ground. Stacking the skills, now the future's unbound. Degrees can't teach what our grind's about. The system's old, we found the route. Web breed power, we kick in the door. Rebels unite, time to even the score. STKR breaking the chains. Wade Bree riding in our veins. Freedom's a hustle, we built from the ground. Stacking the skills, now the future's unbound.
All right. See you guys tomorrow. And see you in Spaces at 11 o'clock. Don't miss it.